welcome to the Teens Explain All podcast, live from the Centennial Hills YMCA. Dylan, you might be the most obnoxious person ever when our intro is playing because you're playing drums when there's no drums. There is no drums in that intro. What are you doing?
There's drums in that intro.
I make the drums.
There's drums in that intro.
In your brain? No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
Watch, play it again.
When you go home tonight, listen to it.
Yeah.
The Boy Meets World stuff.
Just listen to our podcast. Like, why would you listen to something?
I listen to the first couple episodes. I am not listening to myself talk.
Wow. This guy over here, one take wonder.
I don't like my voice.
Films the show, never listens.
I don't like my voice.
I don't either, but I still listen.
Shut up.
I
Just skip.
think I sound okay.
Just okay?
Just okay.
Just okay. It's
Just
not
okay.
okay.
Just okay.
Well, it's our Christmas episode. Christmas is coming up.
Cool.
Yes.
Wow, you guys no excitement.
Unless you're like
Yeah.
Jewish.
Halloween.
That's not
Teachers
true.
overwhelmed.
What if we have Jewish listeners?
Hanukkah's ended, actually.
Yeah.
It's come and gone.
So I said, happy belated Hanukkah
Yeah,
to
I
the
hope
Jewish
you had a
people.
good
My brother is
And whatever other.
Your brother's Jewish?
yeah.
When you guys were younger, did you ever play the dreidel game
Yeah.
Yeah.
in
Yes.
elementary school?
What was that?
As an adult, I find that super offensive.
Yeah.
Why?
Jewish people, like, the dreidel is super important to them. Now, flashback to, like, 8-year-old you, who has no concept of the importance of the dreidel, and you just want to spin it for candy.
Yeah.
So you're literally just like, I want the candy. And, like, if you got a Jewish kid in the room, he's like, this is so sacred.
He's just like actually like treating it like an actual holiday. And we're just like, oh, spin it.
What is everyone doing for Christmas?
For Christmas, on Christmas Eve, we go to my stepdad's parents' house. We've done it every single year since my stepdad and my mom have been together. We eat a big dinner similar to Thanksgiving. So, and then afterwards, we do all the dishes and all that, and then we wait around and we open up gifts that the family got for each other. So the kids open their gifts, and then adults open the gifts. It's just a big thing. And then the morning, it's Christmas morning, obviously. It's just normal.
Same dinner every year, or?
Similar. Sometimes we skip out on like the ham, or we'll have the ham one year, we won't have it the next year. Or, yeah, basically Thanksgiving.
Usually we eat breakfast at my grandma's, and then dinner, and then we open presents Christmas. But this year we're having breakfast at my mom's house, and then we're going back to my grandma's for dinner, and then presents. It's usually like the same kind of rotation every year.
Usually I go to like a family member's house and then we eat.
Which one?
Which
A
family?
different one every year. But,
Do you pull names out of a hat, or?
I don't know.
Is there like
I
a
don't plan it.
Sorting
It's a wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whose house did we eat at this year?
And then we go to church at like 10, but this year we're gonna do it on the TV. And then we like wait until midnight, and then we open the
TV
gifts, we buy
church.
each other.
You guys go to church?
Yeah.
Anyone else go to church on Christmas? Christmas
We used
Eve?
to, when there wasn't a global pandemic.
Yeah.
You're not going to do the TV church?
TV?
Is it like Zoom church?
I don't know.
It's like
So you guys put the
Right.
church on the TV?
that weird guy.
They broadcast it,
I don't know.
either live or pre-recorded.
Christians are weird. TV church.
Good thing I'm Catholic.
There's no difference. It's all the
Yes, there
same.
is.
It's the funniest thing she's ever said on the podcast.
Yeah. High five.
Stripper,
We
Right.
don't have those.
stripper bead necklaces? Is that what you just said?
Dude,
It's a rose.
You clearly know
It's a
nothing
cross
about the
sign.
church.
it's a rosemary. That one. Rosemary. Yeah.
But my family on like Christmas Day, I believe. We usually wake up in the morning, just get like ready, have breakfast, and then open presents.
So
And
just-
then because I have to go to my dad's at some point, we usually try to finish that quick and try.
What's it like having two different Christmases?
It's fun.
Because I used to do it. There was this one time when I was at my dad's house. I think it was like a couple of days before Christmas. So I would have to go to my mom's house because they did a switch every year. So technically it wasn't two different Christmases. But he would pretend like Santa came a couple of days early for me. And he would just leave. And
That is cute.
he would take me to my grandparents' house and then leave and then go put all the presents and all that. and then I would go back that night and open them all up, and it was like a Christmas morning thing.
Do you like double presents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it like what parent tries to compete to give the child the best present?
Well, I don't think they talked about it because they
Well,
did not talk
yeah.
whatsoever. But it was basically different Christmases, just separated. I was like, what, 10 years ago?
That's
Something like that.
for me. That still happens, but it's just on the same day. And
Yeah.
my parents do talk.
Lucky you. One of them's not 6 feet under the ground. It's epic. It's Pog.
Way to make it awkward.
I do not care. It's funny. Skeleton.
Anyway, yeah, and then after we family comes over, and then we all give presents to each other, and then I go to my dad's.
What day is this on? Christmas morning? So what do you do on Eve? Do you do anything with the family?
I think my grandmother comes over.
Oh, yeah.
I think maybe some family.
So for me, it's always family gifts on Christmas Eve. Like, we don't open any presents from other family members on Christmas Eve. Or on Christmas morning. That's only on Christmas Eve. So I always split it into 2 parts. Like, yo, I get these gifts on this day, and I get my gifts from my parents tomorrow. So it's always...
Try to convince my mom to let me open one Christmas Eve. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
It has never worked for me.
Yeah.
My mom gave me an early present, and she was like,
Or I'll just open it without
I
her
think
knowing.
that this might be good for you for school. And I was like,
I got a PS4 controller early because mine broke, and my mom was like, I'm not...
Does stepdad's demeanor change?
No, it's always the same. It's always moody, grumpy on Christmas. He's like, I gotta get my coffee. and then my mom sits on the couch, she's like, don't open him yet, we're waiting for him. He's getting his eggs and his coffee. And then he goes and he sits on the couch for like 30 minutes and watches TV. I'm waking up. And then we're just sitting in the
Are you in the room while this is happening?
No, I'm in the formal where all the gifts are.
Just waiting for him
Just
to
like
wake up.
sitting
Me and my
crisscross.
sister, and me and my sister are waiting patiently
For him to wake up.
Wait, I
for
have
him
a
to
question.
wake up.
I have a question. So, most of you, some of you have siblings here, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder.
He's a Grinch.
I wonder, do you guys like Christmas morning? Do you guys wake up like hella early before everyone else and like separate your gifts and like have them on each side? Like the right side's my gifts and the left side's Seth's gifts.
If we touch the gifts, we don't open them.
Oh my god.
There was this one year where my sister decided to put the gifts. She still doesn't know how to read, so she just put the random gifts that
Isn't
she
she
thought
like
she was.
7?
Yeah, online school is supposed to teach her. Do they? No, they don't. Somerset is garbage. Okay, but anyways, if we touch the gifts, then we die. But
Well, obviously you're still here.
because I didn't touch them.
He knows the rule.
I know the
Apparently,
rule.
his sister who can't read does not know the rules.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Seth
why.
So-
used to
That's
hide
why we
his
never
gifts,
see
like,
her.
we used to have this huge like dining table for like Thanksgiving and like Christmas dinner. We got rid of it, but Seth used to hide the gifts that he thought were his under the table and open them, and they used to be like everyone else's except for his. So one time he opened my dad's watch, this like really expensive watch, and he was just wearing it around for no reason.
So, does your sister get up first? Like, who's up first? You or your sister?
My sister wakes up, she wakes me up, and then there was this one year, last year, or the year before that actually, where my parents decided to sleep in on Christmas morning, and if we woke them up, then they would sleep for longer. And I think my sister tried to wake them up like 6 times, and they ended up waking up like 2:30 in the afternoon.
I was at your house. They didn't get up till like 2.
They didn't, yeah, they don't wake up till like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Christmas afternoon.
Yeah. It's never... my mom is kind of festive about it, but she sleeps all the time, so that's all she does is sleep. Even now, she gets like 16 hours of sleep every day. So she's still pretty mad about things.
Who's up first? You or
Well,
Seth usually?
It's usually Seth, but sometimes for some reason, this kid's weird. He wakes up in the middle of the night and just comes and sleeps in my room. So
During Christmas?
Yeah, like Christmas Eve. It's only happened a few times, but I don't know. Sometimes he has this thing.
Mhm.
Every Christmas morning, he has to do something to make me mad. Not last Christmas, because he wasn't even here. Christmas after, like before that, I don't know. I think I pissed him off the night before, so I woke up with like a whole bunch of like water on me and like toothpaste in my hair.
What?
And all of that, and yeah,
How did you not wake up?
I don't know. I'm a deep
I'm a
sleeper.
really light sleeper.
Yeah.
Who gets up first? You or Cree?
Cree, oh my gosh, this kid, like even on a normal day, he wakes up at the crack of dawn. Like right now, I should still be sleeping. but
Me too.
I had
Me
to
too.
wake up to come here, right? And I swear, Cree gets up at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
That's
and
not
he'll
the crack
come
of
into
dawn.
my room. Yes, it is.
No,
For
it's
me.
not.
For me,
That's not weird.
it is. He'll wake up.
You know, I've woken up at like 5 o'clock one time. That was recently when I went to take my permit. I woke up at 5 o'clock and I studied until I had to leave, just so I could pass. Like, if I didn't pass, my parents would not take me back
Didn't
ever
you
to the
fail?
DMV. I failed
You failed the first time?
That was the second
Study,
time.
like in all of them.
I didn't
so.
study
The first time?
the first time.
Why wouldn't
But
you study?
I spent a whole week studying 24/7, just on the computer all the time. So if I got off the computer for even a second, my parents would scream at me. So
Was that after you failed it?
I
Did you use the stuff we sent you?
yeah, I used that and I read the DMV handbook front
You
to back.
actually read it?
Read it?
Front to back, and I had 24 pages of notes that I printed out and studied all morning.
Are
from
you and
5
Ella the
until-
only ones who have taken your permit test?
I failed twice.
He's passed it.
You passed?
Passed mine the first time.
First time?
I'm
Look
gonna
at
be the
you,
last
overachiever.
person, Ryan.
I studied.
He-
like
he-
nonstop.
He did what I did the second time.
I remember telling my
Except for
mom
the
about
hand.
I'm not 13. Oh my god. You've got this
I'm not
wrong
old
like
enough.
Your
every
voice
January.
is so high though. Have your
I can't.
Assuming I get taken.
Venus,
Not as high.
well, Dylan and Venus will be the last ones to get their permit,
Yeah,
but
'cause they're younger.
still, even
No, they'll
Brady-
get it before me.
No, they won't.
You're
Yes.
coming up. January, you said?
Well, if my
Hopefully,
mom takes me.
if mom
yeah.
takes you.
Mine's February 10th.
Oh, Brady, it's super easy now. You can just walk in there now. And it's super. Like the first time we made an appointment, but
I'm not worried about taking it. I'm worried about going.
He's
getting
worried about his
taken.
mom bringing him
no,
to
I'm
do
talking
it.
about that.
My
The
parents
DMV,
keep
it's so
waiting.
easy now.
Awkward.
There's not as many people in there because the seats are like split up, and they only let certain amount of people. So you can go in there.
Well, then people will be
at the
lined up
DMV
outside.
Exactly, but you'll be at the DMV for like 45 minutes. It's nothing compared
It
to
used
like
to be like
pre
hours.
pre-COVID. There would be thousands of people in there, and you would have to be there for like 4 or 5 hours just
Yeah.
to take your permit. It's so much easier now.
Yo, the thing is, my parents, they feel the absolute need to tell me about, oh my god, we're gonna be spending so much money on you driving. I can't control
Yeah,
it, man.
My
I'm sorry that I'm gonna
Mr.
drive.
The-
Okay,
the-
just be
I
thankful.
need to work here because I have to pay for my insurance. My parents are not paying for it. For when I drive, they're
You're
forcing me to
relying
pay for my own insurance.
That's
Neither am I.
So if you
Yeah.
don't hire me, I cannot drive.
Who's gonna be in debt?
My
Or
mom
I'll
would
work
probably
at
let me
Smith's.
get
Are
a
you
car.
talking
This
to Chris
is-
specifically?
Yes.
He has stopped. He has
okay.
stopped the podcast to make a plea for a job so he can pay for his car
everybody
insurance.
go on Ricky's side. Sorry, Chris. Can I get a job?
What if Layla needs a job to pay for her car insurance?
Okay, she can
I'm not
get a job
driving
too.
yet. I'm
February.
15.
I still need hours.
And?
so.
What if Ella needs a job to pay for her car insurance?
I will need a job.
What if Brady needs a job to pay for his car
Okay, you
insurance?
can hire all of us,
Brady's
dude.
not
I
driving.
need. They will not.
If I get a car, my mom's gonna let me. Okay, go to the grocery store, get all this, then
Yeah,
you're gonna run
same.
errands, and you'll be home at like
Yo,
midnight.
Just be thankful you're driving,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I want a
Yeah.
job.
Freedom.
Stressful.
Freedom.
I don't have to date girls that only have cars now.
So it always
You
comes back
have
to. It always comes back to girls.
Blonde ones.
It took longer this time, but we got there.
I
Okay,
can always
but-
drive you to your girl's house.
That's true.
That's cool.
Have you ever gotten a girl a Christmas present?
Me, yeah.
Who
girl
was
I
it?
was
Who was it,
dating.
and what'd you get her?
The girl I was dating, I dated her on Christmas, around Christmas time.
Who?
Her name is.
Why are you looking at Kenyon and Layla?
Because he goes to the same school as me.
Is he gonna verify this story?
Her name is Kaylee, I think. We
You
dated for like.
think? Well,
You think?
I know her name is Kaylee.
I don't think he wants to be involved in
We
the
dated for
story.
like 2 months, from November to December.
that's
So I got her this gift.
That was so bad she dumped you after?
Yeah, I got her like flowers.
For Christmas?
That was bad.
I got her flowers, and I think it was a necklace. I had like an owl on it or something like that.
Every
Because she
Christmas,
liked owls.
I always buy Courtney a necklace.
She liked
and
owls.
I don't know how to stop.
So I gave her that, and then like 5 days later, she dumped me. So
That's really
she
Did
didn't
she-
give me anything.
Did she return the necklace?
No, she still
No.
has the necklace.
She was just.
What do you do for Christmas, Venus?
Oh. Well, my parents are divorced, but like they still get along, which is really weird. Like they
Yeah.
have their moments where they get along super well, and like we'll go out to like dinner and stuff.
What?
And then we have these moments where they like don't want to talk.
You'll go out to dinner with your divorced parents?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I've
Yeah.
gone with.
it's like
kinda awkward.
That is
it's
awkward.
it's.
Where'd you
yeah.
guys go? You have to know, cause.
You guys go.
It's
everywhere.
happened,
But
Like,
like,
it
what
happens a lot. Like-
what's the most
the nicest.
Yeah, like
There was one time where we went to Disney World.
with your divorced parents.
Yeah.
That's insane.
My parents only. My mom always says that.
My mom can't go anywhere with my dad because he's a skeleton. Halloween came early. A lot of months early.
That was horrible.
I don't understand. You guys
Imagine
have
just
family
like a
members.
life-size skeleton just with his arm around my mom. Just this bony, like,
Super tall, by the way.
yeah, super tall skeleton.
Skeleton with the gladiator.
Yeah.
Gladiator armor.
Yeah, and he's just like walking around. He's like, yo, I'm a skeleton. And I'm on meth.
My favorite joke to make is like when Courtney's talking about like, oh, my mom's like, we need to this place. I'm like, I wish I had a mom. It's my favorite.
Wish
thing
I had
to
a
say.
dad.
What do you do for Christmas, Layla?
You guys go to all these other places, dude.
I
My family
don't.
doesn't like me.
It was my mom's birthday on the 15th. My mom told me that morning, hey, we're going to go out to dinner, right? I thought that included the kids. It didn't. So they go and they drop us off at our grandparents' house. And
I
they go
saw
out
the
to
Instagram
dinner.
post.
They go out to dinner at the steakhouse.
Dinner looked good.
Yeah, I know it did. They brought home these things and I ate it. They wouldn't tell them I ate it.
No.
There was lobster. I ate the lobster.
Lobster.
Okay, but I had no idea. I was at my friend's house. I could have stayed there, but they come and they ring the doorbell at my friend's house. They say, "Come on, we're going." And I thought we were going out to dinner. I'm so excited. And then we go to my grandparents' house and they drop us off. I was so pissed.
We're just like grasping the table. I'm so angry about
so
they didn't bring me to dinner.
Finish your story.
I didn't even get to finish mine. No, I didn't. I didn't say anything about Christmas.
Oh yeah, okay, finish yours. I'm sorry. It's Chris's fault, not mine.
Yeah, I blame Chris. But anyway, so usually on Christmas Eve, my dad comes over, and then we're not allowed downstairs unless my parents are awake. So, because they have to record everything. So yeah.
What?
And so yeah, we're
They
not allowed-
record you on Christmas still?
Yeah,
It's like
everything.
a
They recorded us
CCTV.
walking down the stairs.
Venus, go back to your room. We didn't get the first 3 seconds.
I've had to do that before.
What do they do with the videos?
Family videos? People still do that?
Yeah.
Like home,
Venus's family
home
does.
family videos?
My dad
Like in the 80s?
he documents everything
Filming a
Every-
video.
On his phone or a film camera?
on his phone.
Oh.
So anyway, so he'll take
It's
pictures.
cute.
Of
Does he film the
us
right way? Or
Doing everything. No.
does he film like
So
this?
he'll take
Yeah,
pictures
we're
of us
cool.
doing like everything, right? And then he'll leave, and then we'll go to my mom's parents' house, and then we have like family stuff there.
Why'd you call them your mom's parents and not your grandparents?
Because I have 2 sets of grandparents. My mom's parents.
Just say
and my
2 sets of
dad's
grandparents.
parents.
I only have 1 set of grandparents. My grandpa, he lives in Henderson. Actually, but my grandma lives in Kentucky. So, and she forced my grandpa to move out here to work, and he sends her money in Kentucky, and he hates it out here. He wants to go back, but my grandma won't let him. So he's stuck out here. He comes to our house a lot to fix stuff. He's like this handyman.
There's no handyman work in Kentucky?
No, I guess not. She won't let him come back. So he's stuck out in Henderson living with his roommates.
Question. Did she find you a new grandpa?
No.
She probably
Step
has like 2
grandpa.
men around her arms.
Yeah, I would.
No, he was like.
But my grandpa can't go back because every time he says, I even want to visit, she's like, no, you have to work and send me money. And then he's just like, dude, I want to come home. But he has to live with his roommates. He works at the Rainbow in Henderson, that casino. He does handiwork.
Wow.
He comes over every other week. He's coming over for Christmas, so yeah. Pretty punk.
Can I finish now?
Hang on.
We're
Your
both
grandma in Kentucky kicked your grandfather out of the house because he needs to go work and earn money. He moves from Kentucky to Nevada, where he is forced to have roommates
Yeah.
because he has no place to live. He's working to send her money.
Yeah.
He is asked to come home and been told, no, you
Yeah.
need to keep working and sending me money.
Yeah.
And everyone's just okay with this?
My parents hate her. My parents hate my grandma.
Why doesn't he just go home?
My grandma wasn't invited to their wedding, dude.
What?
Wow.
That
Why
is
doesn't
horrible.
he just go home?
Because he has to work. He can't find work out there, I guess.
You can't find work in Kentucky?
I don't
That's
know.
insane.
What's in Kentucky?
Different part of Kentucky.
They
It's
okay,
Kentucky.
so
Yeah.
they
So my
used
dad
to live
was-
out here. They
Why doesn't she come out here?
because she doesn't want to. That was the plan for her to move out here. She said, "No, I want to stay in
You're
Kentucky."
like really aggressive right now.
With her
Okay.
men's. She's got her men's back. in
But
Kentucky.
still, They used to live. They back in like 2000. They moved to Kentucky in 2012. My grandma was raised there, but they used to live in Henderson when my mom was a kid, and my mom grew up in Henderson in the house that they had down there. Stuff happened. My grandma and my grandpa moved to Kentucky. He works in Kentucky for about 4 or 5 years, and then my grandma tells him, "Hey, you have to move back to Las Vegas to work," because he hurt himself doing factory work. So he said, "You have to move back to Las Vegas and find a job there," because the Rainbow wanted to hire him because he'd worked there before, back when they lived here.
This is mom's side?
Yes.
How does mom feel about this?
My mom hates it. She feels bad for him because she's like, dude, that's not fair.
Has she called her mom to find out?
She doesn't talk to her. They got into this huge argument. They argue every time they talk. So it's not a healthy relationship. But, yeah, it's not good.
Okay, I can finally finish. Yay. So, what I do for Christmas. You guys have family. Wow.
That's weird.
So do you.
I don't go to their house. So my, blood family, they live in Oklahoma, and they won't even let us visit them. So that's a whole different story. But family that I have here, they live in Henderson, but they've refused to even let me come see them for the last 6 months.
What?
What family do you have here?
Gay aunts with my brother and a whole bunch.
So that's even weirder.
So they refuse to let me come see them, and it's kind of sad. But my mom's gonna just drive me over there this week. Actually, yeah, this week.
Epic.
Next week. So.
I normally just stay home and have people at my house every now and then. This year maybe not, but this year I'm just gonna sit home, probably open gifts and all that fun stuff, and that's pretty much all I'm about to do.
You sound really excited.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
he
it
has
sounds-
reasons to.
Does your family usually host other people?
Well, we did last year, but this year I'm not too sure about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Just events that have occurred, so I don't know.
Events that.
So Ricky told us about his Christmas gift to someone he was dating during Christmas time. Brady, do you have a girlfriend that you've ever given a gift to during the holiday season?
No comment.
That's because he has
Dude,
it.
just talk about it.
He
What?
hasn't had one. There's nothing.
No,
to talk
nothing to talk
You know,
about.
I would have given a gift to Ella if we dated long enough. She didn't
We
leave
did
every
it over
time.
the summer.
Wow, you missed out on an opportunity there, Ella.
He would have got you
would've dated me.
flowers.
Flowers in the
Yeah.
Well, actually, in 8th grade, the guy I was dating, he bought me this necklace, and then this girl opened it, and she was like, "Oh my god, it's $100." And then she texted him, and she was like, "Why'd you give her a $100 necklace and not me?"
That's
Because
why.
they're not dating.
Because you weren't dating?
Girls
Yeah, I
bonkers.
don't know.
Girls are
I
bonkers.
don't think I've ever gotten a gift from a boy for
Well,
Christmas.
Well,
Wow.
Layla.
I've gotten a Valentine's gift.
from a boy?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was just a small flower, and then I gave it to Courtney.
Aw. Oh.
Dylan, have you ever given a significant other a gift on Christmas?
Well, I'm about to have the chance to do that.
What are you gonna
I have
give him?
a gift I have some gift ideas in mind for Andrew.
You don't
And
have a
then
gift? Christmas is next week, homie.
I already got her stuff.
But we're gonna have it kind of late. He ordered, apparently my gift. He told me about it because it would be coming after.
Are you
Christmas.
going to tell us what you're going to get him?
No.
He listens to it.
Well, Courtney already knows because she pries everything out of me.
What is it?
I got her a few things. I got her this crystal set because she is currently obsessed with crystals.
Meth?
No, healing crystals.
Set,
sorry, I've
a
been watching
crystal
too much
set, not
Breaking
crystal
Bad.
I like how you go straight to the hard drugs.
I've been watching too much
This is
Breaking
why
Bad.
you're
Every
most
time I hear
likely to be-
crystal or the word cook,
Dude,
So-
drugs
automatically
episode's
think
gonna
Breaking
be
Bad.
crazy.
What else did I get her?
I have
I
an
got
issue.
her crystals. I got her a pair of socks. I got her a bracelet, and I'm getting her a whole bunch more. I got her this pillow. It's it's a flower pillow. It's one of those cool multicolor ones that you see
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah.
But it's not supposed to be here until January 25th.
What did she get you?
She got me a crew neck, and she got me a watch because I wanted a watch, and I told her not to buy it, but she got it anyways. So I don't know what else she got me because she doesn't want to tell me.
I don't have money.
That's why you need a job,
Yeah.
so you can pay for your
I had
insurance.
So this is the ad for Ricky.
So pry it out of you, but you can't pry it out of
My
her.
parents don't pay me allowance, so. And I do literally everything around the house. And I still don't get an allowance.
You can live with me.
Why pay you when help is free?
It's just slave labor.
Honestly,
Venus, best Christmas, worst Christmas.
Best Christmas, worst Christmas.
What is the worst Christmas you've had? And
What is the best Christmas you had? What is that confused look for?
Yeah, she gives.
Oh, the best Christmas is probably, I don't know, but the worst Christmas was a couple years ago when my dad's family was still like living in Vegas before they like moved to Utah. So I'd have Christmas at my mom's parents' house and at my dad's sister's house. And there was like this huge fight that went down because my cousin didn't wrap a present, and there's so much screaming, and my hand got slammed in the door.
Ooh.
It was, and then we tried to take my cousin, who's a
Child
couple
Protective
years
Services?
older than me. It was like an accident, but it still hurt. And then we tried to take my cousin, who's like a couple years older than me, because we were trying to like get out of there, right? So my dad's like, "Come on, get Cree," you know. So I got Cree, and then I got Tori, my cousin.
This was after the hand.
Yeah, and then I'm like, ah. But anyway,
Did you take the gifts that you got though?
no, we were getting out of there. It was
I would have went for the
Did you
gifts.
open gifts?
You would
I
have gone.
don't even remember.
I would
I
have
also
gotten
just
the gifts.
remember the
Dove
end
for the
when
gifts.
we were
Yeah.
leaving. So like, anyway, and so we tried to take Tori with us, but then my aunt was screaming like, "That's kidnapping!" So we were like, "Stay," and then we left.
So you left the kid behind?
No,
Both of our kids gone.
no
you heard
man
from
left
them?
behind. Venus,
Tori's okay.
Wow.
who cares if it was kidnapping?
Well, Ricky, you just said that you would die for the gifts.
I
So
would.
you would just go. You would see the kids. You would see the gifts. You would go for the gifts.
Yeah,
And then make it out.
that's gifts
my
are
best-
forever. Kids aren't. They can die any
Gifts are
second.
forever. Oh wow. Okay, so
There was a fire. We all know what Ricky's choice is.
I think one of my best Christmases was last year, because I mean, besides the fact,
Because Seth wasn't there.
no, but besides the fact that my brother wasn't there, and I won't go into detail because that's just weird.
Sad.
But he's not dead, by the way. He's okay.
Thank you for clarifying, because
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Ricky's-
ask.
Okay, so I think it was the best because I got my guitar and I got a whole bunch of other things, and I love my guitar. Dylan, please do not give me your guitar.
Can I have your guitar?
I
No.
want to donate.
Dude, he's been telling me for the last 4 months that he's gonna give me my guitar because I told him that one of my frets are unleveled.
Give me your guitar. I'll pay you for it.
You have no
I
money.
You have no money.
Yeah,
I'll
I
make
don't.
money.
And also, I never ask for payment.
I have a
when
guitar.
I give things.
One of my strings is.
Why are you
broken.
giving away your
My
guitar?
fret-
I
fret
want to,
is,
but my mom has
unleveled.
other ideas for it.
What is she?
What are your mom's ideas?
Because she.
To
No.
keep
Don't
it
you make
because
music
she
of-
bought it for you?
No,
I have a Fender,
it's not
so it's
used
really hard.
by anyone.
no.
So it's just wasting away. So she wants to give it to
I
like
mean, I would take it.
Oh, that's
somebody
stupid.
who can actually.
Give me the
Okay,
guitar.
so
I'm better than
I
you.
want to give someone the guitar, but if it goes to somewhere where it can be used, that's.
So
Those kids are just gonna eat that
my
guitar
fret is
because they're
unleveled,
hungry.
right? So on the second fret, on the last 3 strings, they're muted, like they don't play at all. So I had to go take it in and fix it and all that, right? And so that was one of my best Christmases. One of my worst Christmases is when I was with my birth dad. Hello, Keith. Hi. So I was on with my birth dad, right? And it was a difficult time, but it was really weird because he was supposed to be with my mom, but they weren't, and they'd always get in fights. They were really toxic. And she cut off his finger.
What?
What?
Yeah.
He doesn't have a finger anymore?
No, he got
Wanna
it
know
sewed back
about
on.
it?
but
Wait, like the whole thing?
it was his pinky on his hand, and she cut it off. She literally cut it off. And
Wait,
so,
you can sew your finger
Yeah.
back on if it comes
Yeah.
off and it
Yeah.
heals?
but it
Does it,
took
like-
him like 2 days to go to the doctor
Do you
for
just like still feel it?
it. No.
No.
The nerves still
It
You
depends.
can't. You depends on how it was severed. Was it clean off?
I don't know. Probably not. It was with her little pocket knife, and they're in the middle of a fight.
Uh,
And so I had
she
to go.
pulls
I
out
had to go to my dad's friend's house, and he told me that I had to tell them that he was cutting cantaloupe for us, and he accidentally cut off his finger.
Wait, if she could cut off his finger, imagine what else she would cut off. Oh my god.
No,
But-
it would have been so cool if she cut off all his fingers, then you could have okay.
No, but then a week later, I got taken away by CPS. So that was the worst Christmas I've ever had.
She cut off his finger, dude.
That is.
It's okay,
No.
Mom. I love you.
Jokes aside,
I know
that
you're
is.
listening to this. I love you.
Everyone makes choices in the heat of the moment that they maybe regret or not regret. In the moment, she cut off a finger. It is what it is.
But she just like
It is what it is.
No,
swiped
they
it.
were like
Slice the
fighting
finger
in the
off.
oh,
no.
When I came home.
It got sewn back on. We're all good here.
Yeah.
So,
It's fine.
well,
Okay, go.
it's still got cut.
Best Christmas, worst Christmas on me.
Best Christmas would probably be when I got my computer because I use that every day nonstop for multiple reasons. And worst Christmas, I don't really have one. Christmases are just, I'm just grateful that I can still have them because like it's free stuff.
Isn't your dad a Jehovah's Witness? So
That's
he
really
doesn't. So
complicated
he's
story.
always like bah
Okay.
humbug on Christmas
No,
because
so when he was a kid, my dad's side of the family is all Jehovah's Witnesses and all that stuff, so they don't celebrate holidays and that stuff. But later, when he was older, he decided he got kicked out of the religion, and he chose not to come back. And you know they didn't really like that, so he was forced to eat by himself every day for like 3 years or something. And
What?
then,
that's why I'm a Satanist.
then he met
Dude.
because
That's why I'm a
he
Satanist.
chose he didn't want to be part.
Stop!
He chose he didn't
This
want to
is
be
not
part
a
of that
conversation.
religion. So now he he had me obviously, and then my brother, and my mom says he still believes in parts of the concept, but he really openly spoke about it. So it seems that he doesn't believe some concept, but he does with some of them.
When we were in 5th grade, I remember you spent like a year doing what they did.
They made me do what they did, and I
He
hated
didn't
it so
celebrate
much.
anything. Remember in 5th grade, we made Christmas cards for each other, and I had to make him just a card of stuff he liked because I couldn't make him a Christmas card because he didn't celebrate.
That sucks.
For the 3 years when he was like banished, like what did that look like? Was
Exiled.
I'm not too sure. I just know that I'm sure he wasn't too keen of it, but
I would imagine.
I don't really know how much that affected him, but I can see the emotions that he gets because he's like super monotone. Like he doesn't express many emotions. He expresses happiness and anger. That's about it. He doesn't get sad. He
At
keeps
least
his opinions very secret.
At least yours expresses happiness, Ken. Mine doesn't express.
Was it
anything
like
but anger.
isolation or like he could go places just he ate alone or something?
I think he's really good at basketball, like so good. I still can't beat him, and it's annoying. But he wanted to play for a lot of teams, but religion wouldn't let him play for teams. So he made it to a college team, but he wasn't allowed to play, so he couldn't play for college. So that's pretty much the only reason why he doesn't play basketball now. And so yeah, that's pretty much his religion.
Best Christmas would probably be the Christmas, I think it was like 2 years ago, when my parents got me a Switch. That was like the most expensive thing they've ever gotten me, because usually the stuff they give me is like pre-owned or stuff like that. But I got that Switch and it was like the best thing ever because they said like video games like banished in our house for the kids, mainly me, but yeah, I got a Switch that year and it was like amazing, and I've had that for 2 years. And then I ended up buying my own PS4 during quarantine, so
That's dope.
Dude.
Well, now it's in a safe, so.
I got it back. I've had it back for like 2 weeks now.
Did you crack the safe?
No, they took it out of the safe, but they left my phone in the safe, so
Well, you can't get everything.
no.
Greedy.
Chris said I wasn't allowed to buy you a trap phone.
I got the PS4 for what did
Yeah.
it cost?
Because he would just get it taken away.
I would.
He said that you wouldn't even last 2 days with it.
Probably not.
Nope.
They would find it.
Yep.
And yeah, hopefully this coming Christmas will be my best Christmas if I get my phone back, because I really can't, like, it's so annoying. And
If I was your stepdad, what I would do Christmas morning is bring your phone out. All right? On the table, just your phone with a bow on it.
Mhm.
All right? And then I would smash it in front of you.
that sounds like
awesome.
Before giving you a gift, which is a brand new iPhone.
That
That's-
actually would be smart.
His stepdad would not
I
do
would
that.
have.
See,
he wouldn't give me the phone. He would just smash it.
I would have.
But the smashing of the phone in front of you
Which
is
is
hilarious.
you would do that.
I would.
Freaking
I would.
going psycho.
I think my heart would drop and I would cry.
Would you cry?
Yes, I would cry because it sounds like something he would do. I would not be
Minus
surprised.
the new phone, right?
Yeah, minus
But the real
new
phone is wrapped in like layers and layers of
He was
stuff,
like,
and
hey,
Ricky has
it's
to
a
get
good
it.
idea.
Yeah.
Don't give him ideas.
I've never really
I
had
didn't
like
see my
a best or
worst
worst Christmas. Probably one of my best was just like me getting a PS4 or phone or like electronics. More like average Christmases.
You had a worse Christmas, Ricky?
Yeah, the last Christmas at my dad's, he was on meth the whole time, and he decides to call up people on Craigslist to buy a Power Wheel for my brother, my little brother.
You have
And
a little brother?
You have a little brother?
I have 3 siblings,
What?
3 other siblings. I have
Whoa.
two half brothers and a half sister. The half sister I've never even met before. I think I have another sibling.
Did you know that?
I knew it. I just never seen him
I have
before.
2 half sisters.
No, did you know he had other siblings?
No. Yes, I do.
You have sisters?
But anyways, he was on meth, literally every drug imaginable. So he goes to these random people's houses to find, like, get out of my house! It's Christmas! Like, what are you doing here? He's like, I just want the Power Wheel. and I'm in the car reading. I don't know. I think I had like this new tablet I got for Christmas or something. It was Christmas Eve. It was raining, and he was just going to these random people's
It was
houses.
raining?
It was raining.
Wow, that doesn't happen a lot out here.
No.
It rained for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like
Nice.
2 days ago.
It was
You know,
nice.
I went outside. I was playing in it. I was on FaceTime with her. I was playing in it. I was having so much fun.
And then it stopped.
And then it stopped, and I think I cried in my room for like 20 minutes.
So you cried for longer than it rained.
Yeah, I was so upset. It's so upsetting because I hate living here.
260 days since
I
it
hate
rained.
living here.
I'm
And
gonna
it's
move to a
memorable.
place
Not
that
even
rains a
an
lot
inch.
when
I
I'm an
want to move
adult.
to Oregon.
I'm moving as
Me
far
too.
away from my
Please
parents
go
as I
to
can.
Oregon.
so-
Did he get the Power Wheel?
I think he did, but it was like an off-brand Walmart Power Wheel.
What is a Power Wheel?
It's like those
Steering wheel.
big trucks the little kids drive in, or the Corvettes.
Oh, I had a Jeep.
See?
I had an Escalade.
Oh, I had,
Yeah, I
like,
had a Jeep
Barbie
too.
one.
I was
I had
pimping. I was
yeah, my
pimp
dad
chipping in
still
my
has-
I had
Escalade.
like a truck.
I was in Walmart last weekend. They make a Barbie RV now.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
What?
That-
What little girl wants to drive an
Ugh.
RV?
Every little girl.
Does it like
Walter
really-
White, little girl.
Every American
RV
girl
Breaking
wants
Bad
to drive
RV
an
Barbie.
RV.
There's like a little space in the back for people to sit in. It looks like a minivan.
Does it encase them, like, or is the top off?
The top's off in the front, but not in the back.
Dang.
That's epic. I would
You know that
definitely
one
buy
guy
that for my
who
kid.
died and he was like a midget and he unboxed like that Tesla, the red Tesla of like one of those, and
He died?
Was
Yeah.
he the guy in Austin Powers?
mm,
Little midget from that movie?
I don't know, but he was really short and he just got a because he can't drive a normal car, and so he got one of those Tesla ones and he was just driving around in his thing and
Somebody killed him? Ran him
no,
over?
he died of like old age. He was like 40 something.
That's not old age.
That's not old
That's
age.
like
That's not old
100
age.
when you're a short person.
Really?
Yeah.
You die early if you're a short person?
Oh yeah.
Bye,
I'm
Layla.
not sure.
No.
Aren't you shorter?
Yeah.
No, I'm actually
Bye,
taller.
Venus.
She used to make fun of me
Good
when
thing
I
we
was
grew.
short.
Well, it's
Or
pretty
shorter than
fun.
her.
Oh, I didn't really have any bad Christmases, but the best Christmas.
Privilege.
I was in Georgia, and I went to Vegas, and like I got my gifts early in Georgia because they said Santa came early, and then I came here and I went to California, and like my uncles were gambling, and then they gave me all the money,
Wait,
so I was
Wow.
like really rich.
in
Yeah.
California?
How much money do they give you?
Yeah, it was like I got like $200.
What?
Wait, is it
Dude.
okay? I have a question. Is it just me? But I don't like. Maybe when I was like 14, I finally figured out that people like other states don't just have like gambling like places
Yeah, they
in
don't.
like their
It's
grocery
illegal.
stores or anywhere. I thought like everyone else had like little machines and like grocery
They
stores
also-
and gas stations.
They also don't sell alcohol in other places too. It's really only here.
Are you joking?
Isn't it lottery tickets too?
It's crazy. Well, most states have a lottery.
They sell beer.
Vegas does not
I remember the one.
because they have the casinos. So the gambling in other states is like scratch off tickets,
Yeah.
or they bet the numbers. So that's like gambling in
Oh,
other
That's
states.
so insane.
New Jersey, I believe, has casinos now. Similar, not as big as Vegas, but similar. But outside of Vegas, there are no casinos.
Unless they're, like, the weird-
Except for
They have like
tribal
private
land.
property.
That's
Yeah,
why
they
The
do.
reservations,
They-
reservations
come
and
here,
stuff.
'cause,
They
like,
have
we've had
casinos
people
in
come
Reno.
from
'Cause they
Pennsylvania,
can't
and they're
do
like,
it.
Oh my gosh, there's so many casinos. And
Right.
I'm like, okay. And
There's
I thought
not
this was
slot
normal.
machines and gas stations. You can only buy liquor from liquor stores.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought this was
Not
normal.
grocery stores or gas stations or anything like that.
Why? Why can we buy liquor at a grocery store?
Sin
And
City.
Nevada is just a It's a great state.
Wasn't it something before?
It is
It's
pretty
not that great.
Wasn't there
Fast
something before
food.
sports? Like you couldn't have sports because we had gambling or something
Yeah.
like that.
That was the biggest deterrent from Nevada getting sports for the longest time, is because they were afraid that you can't have a sports team in a city where gambling is legal the way it is in Vegas.
Now we have like what?
But now you
4?
have a ton of
5?
sports teams.
Wait, it's not legal in other places.
No.
We were like one of the only states that actually.
So
was legal.
like DraftKings and things like that, those are barely legal in other states, and there's some states that don't even allow that stuff.
I like that.
So there's some states
Very
where the
legal.
only gambling is like scratch-off tickets.
That's so weird.
Scratch off tickets are so cool. I love
Yeah,
them.
they
Yeah,
are.
that's what I was
When we went
talking
to
about.
Florida,
I like that set of words. Barely
I
legal.
got like $2.
It's my favorite set of words, dude.
What?
Barely legal. It's my favorite combination of words.
You're not legal.
Yeah, but still, I like it. They're closest to my age. That's
Are you
why.
16? Not yet. I was
They're-
about to say something, but
All right, let's finish today's show. Worst Christmas gift you ever got?
last year my mom decided it would be good to give me 3 pounds of makeup that I asked for 3 years ago when I was like in 6th grade, and she got mad at me because she got me, not to sound like I'm ungrateful, but she got me like 4 pounds of just like palettes and brushes and all, and I was like, Mom, I can't do makeup, I'm gay. And so, yeah, it's just sitting under my sink, and she got really mad at me. She was like,
Why?
well, you asked for this. And I was like, 3 years ago,
Why can't you do makeup?
because I...
The gays don't wear makeup.
They
Does
don't.
it match my vibe? Should I just walk in here with like eyeshadow on and stuff? Like Ella?
Shade. That was so shade. Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, Ella.
No,
Are
her
you- I'm
makeup
sorry.
is not
Looks bad.
She is
Thanks.
beautiful. She is beautiful. She looks gorgeous every day. But I does not fit my aesthetic.
Could she wear makeup with her current outfit? What,
Yes.
what could she pull off?
I know how to do eyeliner.
Yeah,
But I just
eyeliner.
do I have the
Do you remember when you
confidence to
tackled me to do my makeup? Oh my
do it?
goodness.
She wouldn't let me, so I just sat on her and did her
It
makeup.
was terrible. I was like trapped in a corner.
She
She was
wouldn't
like,
let me fuck
the
her.
blush.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
It was so bad.
Worst Christmas gift.
I like got thrown off of the top bunk and fell like by the wall.
I think I have a video of it.
Why'd you look at me like that? What's wrong?
What are we talking about? Worst Christmas gift?
Kenyon's gonna share his worst Christmas gift, but you cut him off.
Oh.
Mine, probably a skateboard because I'm clumsy and
Can I
I
have
fall
it?
off stuff.
Can I have
No,
it?
here's the
Can I
story
have it?
though.
Ricky.
I was trying to do a trick and I just totally broke it in half. And
He
I-
skateboarded.
That hasn't
He
happened to me
skateboarded
yet.
too hard.
That hasn't happened to me
I was
yet.
trying
It was
to
too
fix.
gnarly.
At the time, I barely knew how to turn the thing. I kept falling off.
What
I
kind
was
of
getting mad.
skateboard was it?
Was it like a
A
Walmart
while ago.
skateboard?
It was a skateboard. That's all he knows.
I could have used it for parts.
And I
Just so
tried
had
to
it.
like jump in the air with it, and I just landed
Like
and
an
it just
ollie?
snapped in half. I'm like, okay, done with this.
Worst Christmas gift, probably. Well, I've never gotten I haven't gotten a bad Christmas gift per se, but I gave my mom a brick. It was
What?
my dad and his girlfriend, they had this brick from this saloon, this old saloon. I was like, my mom drinks. That's cool. So I took the brick. I was like 8. I took the brick. I wrapped it, and I gave it to my mom for Christmas.
And
She said, "Oh wow, a brick," and then put it, and then it disappeared. I don't know where the brick is. But
garbage.
yeah, probably.
I don't remember like a worst Christmas gift, but like probably like just socks or like just socks in
I
general.
like socks.
Dude,
Yeah, I
You
like.
don't, you don't like socks?
I do, but like when I was
Socks
little, I'm
are
like,
the
oh,
best.
I got socks and like,
Getting clothes.
I've
Yeah.
learned to appreciate them.
yeah,
I would get
yes.
so upset when I would grab a gift and it was soft.
I would try to shake it and nothing. It was just
Dude,
too
my
soft.
mom, I remember I was shaking one thing that she got me like 2 years ago, and it was like this weird elephant thing, and I shattered it.
Don't shake gifts.
She was pissed off.
I haven't really gotten a bad gift, but people like in my family used to get me these like Ulta makeup sets, but the eyeshadow in them wasn't really good or anything. And I
Ungrateful.
just felt bad because it was a waste of money because I wouldn't use it. So
What? How is it bad? Like,
I
what's-
wish my
what's-
parents
like-
would give me money.
it's like, you know, like Claire's makeup. It's like that.
And they suck. The
Yeah.
eyeshadow literally,
Yeah,
it's like
it's not
ones you get
pigmented
from like
at all.
TJ Maxx.
Ricky hates Claire's makeup. That's the worst
I have
ever.
no idea.
Like sometimes he opens a stocking and it's Claire's makeup, and he's like, "God damn it,
Yeah,
Claire's!
Yeah, for real. I don't.
This is the worst."
Claire sucks.
I love
I
stockings.
used to have
Like
a-
that's my favorite part.
What is the target audience for Claire's?
Target, huh?
What's like? Who does Claire's
Oh,
cater
JJ's
to?
about,
Like
5 to 8.
little girls?
Yeah.
So like Courtney, because she has to get.
Or Courtney?
Yeah. No,
Girls
it's
and
Five
Courtney.
days, 5
It's
days.
because she's like allergic to like everything, so she has to get like
Hypoallergenic.
hypoallergenic like jewelry.
They have a lot of jewelry, right?
Yeah. They have a whole bunch of like.
That's where I got my ears
hypoallergenic
pierced.
and stuff.
I know they have like tiaras too.
It's catered to like
Kind of
girls
like.
that used to go to Justice, like that age grade.
Does that store still exist?
No,
No.
it's gone. They
No.
went
Shut it
bankrupt.
down because it said just for girls.
No, it got bankrupt. No one bought
Because
it.
of COVID or pre-COVID?
It was during COVID.
People,
Yeah.
they don't
Got
worry
it.
about it.
Dylan, worst Christmas gifts?
I've not had too many bad gifts. I've always had pretty decent gifts, but like I guess not to be ungrateful, but my mom gave me like 4 books, and I was just like,
What kind of books?
they were like and it was not like I don't like books, I do, but it was like from a series that I didn't ask for, and it was like
She was trying to broaden your reading horizons.
no, but I just like I had no interest in it, so I was like.
I got the It book.
So
I
try
was
to make you
happy.
interested.
That was the best
I
book
didn't
I've
like
ever
it.
gotten for Christmas. Was the It.
I even tried to read it, and I tried to read.
I got
read the
halfway
first
through
book,
that
and I
book.
was like, "All right, I'm
I
done."
was like, I'm not reading all this. So I got halfway through.
Oh, probably a Bible.
Who gave you a Bible for Christmas?
My grandpa gave
Oh
me a
my
Bible.
God.
A sacred. Here's your
Last
sacred
year?
Bible.
Well,
Do you still
clearly,
have it?
we know why.
Do you
I
still
do.
have it?
You're not going to burn it.
You're not
It
supposed
has
to throw
my,
away
like, he
Bibles.
put my full name on it, like first, middle, and last name.
So then you'll go to hell
So,
too.
I was
Put your
like,
name on it.
it's in my closet. It's at the top.
You're not supposed to.
And
throw
And
away
Thanks
guess,
for
Bibles.
telling
and
me the
guess who's not
location.
in your closet?
Who? You?
Nobody.
You.
Oh.
That was funny. You know our closet story. I remember Venus and I were in the.
We drowned.
We were in the
What?
storage. What? We were in the storage closet during camp, right? And
I'm
then
not
Alicia, she was like, "Why would you want to go back
I'm
into the
straight.
closet?" And then she opened it and she was like, "It's 2 lesbians
I hate
in the closet." It was funny. It's hilarious.
All right, guys. Final thoughts. We'll start with Brady.
Christmas has always been like our tradition. We've always done like kind of the same thing at my grandma's: dinner, breakfast, and then gifts.
I prefer Halloween. That's just me. I
I
love
like-
Halloween.
Because you like skeletons.
I like skeletons.
Death.
I like death. I like dark stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
I like masks. I really like masks a lot. Like
Halloween's
face
fun.
painting. It's probably my favorite holiday. Christmas is just the thing that happens every year. I get gifts.
I mean, so does Halloween.
But it's better. I look
It's
forward
better.
to
It's
it.
Christmas, but better.
Okay, Kenyon, go.
Final thoughts.
Christmas is coming, and I am
Excited.
so excited. Can't wait.
Even though we're having a Christmas episode, I still feel like we're in the middle of summer
Yeah.
or like March.
It's because you live in a desert.
No, it's because,
It'd be like
dude,
that.
I haven't felt like any cheer for Christmas at all. I went,
Me neither.
I went even,
Well-
I went to go see the lights.
Nathan has 3 feet of snow.
Okay, yo, but
I-
still,
Lucky.
did he send you that video of him getting stuck in his driveway?
No.
Just during a
Oh,
burnout?
maybe he did. He sent me like 8 videos.
I hope he
was
gets
just,
stuck
like,
in that
stuck
snow and can't come
Shut
out.
up.
He gets
Dude,
frostbite
was
and
driving.
dies.
He was driving in his car, or his
Why
parents'
you
car,
hate
right?
him so
And he's
much?
just stuck. And so in the video, he's just like burning out and not moving.
Good.
It was.
Did you go to the lights at the track?
Yeah.
Was it cool?
Yeah,
Were they?
but no Christmas cheer in me, so I don't know.
I feel like the same way Layla has. Like, I don't really like holidays, but like Christmas this year is just like terrible because I wanted to I kind of wanted to decorate a tree, right? And then I got stuck decorating the 12-foot tree at the Y. And then my grandma and grandpa were like, "You guys have been asking to come over and decorate the tree, so come decorate our 12-foot tree." So I had to do that one too. And my grandma is so specific on everything.
24-foot tree.
You have to have
like this
one
here.
one piece of tinsel per the
Ooh,
branch.
she still uses tinsel?
Yeah, and
What?
it's like if the thing is like
Old
we
people
decorated
trees.
it and then she redecorates. But
Do
anyway,
any of your trees have tinsel on it?
no,
What is
and
I
then
don't
I
think
have
so.
and then my
Is that
mom
like
like we went to go get a
The
tree the
stringy
other
stuff.
day.
Yeah, mine does.
Tinsel?
And we went to go get a tree the other day, and I was like, I don't want to be here. I don't want a tree. I don't want to do this. I don't like Christmas. I don't want. I'm not feeling it, right? And we're not even decorating this year.
My mom did it without us.
I have a story. My little sister has this little brat friend that lives across from us who treats her like crap, and she still hangs out with her, and it's horrible. Her name's Addie. She is the worst little girl.
Way to call out 7-year-olds.
I don't care. She comes to our house. She sprayed our dogs with water while they were outside in the cold. Let them shiver out there. She decorated our tree. Just her. She got the ornaments out, decorated our tree while we were gone when she was with my sister.
Wait, where were all of you?
Okay, my stepdad was playing his video game, so he didn't.
Oh, so he was... Yeah.
I was at my friend's house, and I come home and the tree's decorated, and I look at it, and I'm just...
Addie.
She's the worst, dude.
Curse you, Addie.
She treats my little sister like she's garbage.
Does she stay for dinner?
She has.
And does she talk during dinner?
Yes.
Wow. Addie can talk during dinner, but Rookie can't.
I'm so scared.
I hate little girls and I hate kids.
Well, that's probably a good thing. That you hate little girls.
Younger kids are cool, though. Like,
Final thoughts, Dylan?
the ones that don't know how to read.
Christmas is always a nice little. I don't really care for the presents. I care for the spirit of everyone. I mean, yeah, it doesn't feel. I can totally understand why it doesn't feel like as good this year. I mean, every holiday has kind of sucked for this year, but I like the spirit of everyone being like nice.
Christmas this year, it's just weird. It doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't have the
Doesn't
spirit.
feel
Yeah,
real.
that's it.
Once again, Dylan's playing the drums when there are no drums taking place. Thank you for listening to this episode of Teens Explain All. Make sure you check us out on all of our social media platforms. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, which will soon be built up and be awesome, but it's not quite there yet. We'll see you next week on Teens Explain All.